Good morning, my fabulous friends. If you're over 45 like me and remember cheering for those slow-motion Baywatch runs or holding your breath during Liam Neeson's Taken Rescues, then you know exactly why the world lost its mind this summer when Pamela Anderson and Liam Neeson started sparking romance rumors. Hand-holding on red carpets, cheek kisses, playful interviews. We were all rooting for this silver romance. And just 2 days ago, on December 9th, Pamela finally broke her silence in a bombshell People magazine cover story. She spilled the sweetest, most heartwarming details about their real connection, including a romantic week that sounds straight out of a movie. Stay with me until the end, because the most touching part is the gentleman's gesture Liam made afterward. It's classy, kind, and proof that chivalry is still alive. If you've been hoping for a feel-good love story, this one's for you. Let's start with Pamela Anderson, our eternal 90s icon. At 58, she's having the year of her life. Stunning in The Last Showgirl, hilarious in the summer blockbuster The Naked Gun remake, going makeup-free and owning her power like never before. And then, Liam Neeson enters the picture. At 73, the rugged Irish actor with that deep voice and heroic vibe. A widower since losing his beloved wife Natasha Richardson in 2009. Everyone wondered if this could be a second chance at love. It all started on the set of The Naked Gun. Pamela plays the glamorous femme fatale opposite Liam's bumbling detective. From day one, their chemistry was electric. Pamela baked him homemade sourdough bread and cookies, leaving them in his dressing room as a thank you for wrapping his coat around her when she was cold. Liam raved about her. He said, "She's terrific, funny, no ego. I can't compliment her enough." And Pamela called him the perfect gentleman who brings out the best in everyone. But the real magic happened after filming Wrapped. Pamela confirms it herself. "If you must know, Liam and I were romantically involved for a short while, but only after we finished the movie. No on-set drama, just genuine sparks that ignited later." Picture this. Liam invites Pamela to his peaceful home in upstate New York for what she calls an intimate week, but classy and low-key. She had her own room. Assistants were there. Even family popped in. It felt safe, gentle, like one of those cozy romantic movies with autumn leaves and second chances at love. They shared simple, sweet moments. Strolling the grounds. Pamela tending to a rose bush that had been overgrown with mint weeds. She said she was happy to help and that Liam appreciated it. Can you imagine this? The Baywatch icon pulling weeds while Liam watches with a smile. One evening, they went to a little French restaurant, quiet and intimate. And this is where the story gets adorable. Liam introduced her as the future Mrs. Neeson. Pamela laughs when she tells it. That old-school charm, playful but sincere. And then the hilarious twist. One morning, a bear shows up right at the breakfast window. Liam, wearing a bathrobe, jumps up and chases it off like a real-life action hero. Pamela calls it their romantic lost week. Peaceful, fun, and full of real feelings. Then came the press tour for The Naked Gun, and that's when the whole world fell in love with them. Hand-holding in New York, cheek kisses in London, posing with their sons, Pamela's Brandon and Dylan, Liam's Michael and Daniel. On Andy Cohen's show, Pamela playfully swiped her lip balm onto Liam's lips. They were cuddly, giggling, and glowing with happiness. Pamela shut down the haters. She said, "I always laughed when people thought it was a publicity stunt. I'm like, a publicity stunt? This is real. We have real feelings. No fake romance. Just two icons enjoying a happy surprise." And why reveal all this now? Pamela says she's reflecting on her incredible year, personal growth, career highs, and embracing her life at 58. She's making choices that make her happy. Now here comes the part one promised, the sweet memory that melts your heart. After their romantic week, their schedules pulled them in different directions. Different films, different commitments. But they reconnected during the movie promotion, still having fun and still supporting each other. The last time they saw each other was in August, when Liam surprised Pamela by attending her stage performance at the Williamstown Theater Festival. Pamela said, "He is such a supporter of this new trajectory in my career and kindly tells me he is very proud of me." That gesture says everything. Liam, who has lived through so much loss, opening his heart just enough to celebrate her wins. Today, they're better as friends. Pamela says, "I adore Liam, but we are better as friends, in full honesty. I'm sure we will always be in each other's lives." No drama, no bitterness, just mutual respect and warmth. For those of us 45 and up, this story hits a little deeper. Pamela's journey from tabloid headlines to empowered woman. Liam's quiet strength after heartbreak. Proof that romance can bloom later in life. Brief, beautiful, and leaving you better. Tell me below, what was your favorite part? The bear chase? The future Mrs. Neeson moment? Liam attending her show? Would you watch a movie about their week together? And tell me, are you team rekindle or team happy as friends? This is why we love celebrity stories, the heart behind a glamour. Pamela and Liam reminded us that real connections, even short ones, can be magical. If this warmed your heart, like the video, share it with a friend who needs a smile, and subscribe for more uplifting classics. Thanks for watching. Here's to more happy surprises in our own lives. See you tomorrow.